Hey, how much do you think it costs to be on the carnivore diet? Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how much I spend on a month on the carnivore diet. Hey, this is Dave. I'm an aspiring Appalachian Trail Thru-Hiker and a newbie carnivore. I latched on to the carnivore diet in order to help me lose weight quickly and get ready for the Appalachian Trail when I launch in March of 2024. How much do you think it costs to be on a carnivore diet for a month? A lot of people think it's very expensive. I find that it's actually less expensive than what I was doing when I was eating more of a standard American diet. Today I'm going to dive into it and show you a little bit about how I price things out and how much it costs for me to live on this carnivore diet. Before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about what I do eat on a carnivore diet. And I have a video for that, and I will put the link in the description below. But basically, I eat beef, bacon, eggs, butter. I also have some shellfish in the form of shrimp. I eat salmon. I eat pork rinds. I also add salt quite a bit to my meals, and I use iodine in my water. So let's get into how much it costs for all these items. So as far as the beef goes, I can get it for $3.99 a pound at my local grocery store. This is where I put my cutoff, because anything more than that, I feel like I'm getting maybe a little tastier meat, but it's also just, I see it as just more expensive. So for now, I'm sticking with the buying steaks at $3.99 a pound or less, and buying hamburger at $3.99 a pound or less. I can find this on a deal every once in a while. They have that, and I will stock up on it, and so that's where I look at the price for that. The bacon that I get is roughly $3.99 a pound. Again, that's just the standard bacon. Sometimes I get the light salt bacon if it's less expensive, but most of the times it's just regular cut bacon, and I bake that up in my air fryer. I fry that up in my air fryer. I can get eggs for $1.89 a dozen, and I haven't been eating a lot of eggs lately, but what I might do is on occasion add an egg, mix it into the burger, or have a small omelet with bacon, and I will add hamburger. For the most part, I'm trying to stick more to a lion diet with occasional other foods. I do get butter. I'm trying to get the unsalted so that I can turn it into ghee, and I get that for about $3.68 a pound, which is 4 sticks. And I haven't been using a lot of that lately, as I'm trying to find the proper amount of fat in my diet. Shrimp I get at $8.99 a pound. My salmon recently I got at $7.99 a pound. Again, these are probably not the most beneficial to you as far as wild caught, but I am living on a fairly strict budget just because we have, a lot of bills here, and I'm trying to save money for the Appalachian Trail. Over time, as I really hone in on what my needs are, then I will start to look at more expensive cuts of meat and seafood. As far as the chicken goes, I can buy a whole chicken for about $6 or $7, already pre-cooked if I'm, running out of time and I haven't prepared very well. So I'll just run to the supermarket and grab one of those for lunch. I'll eat the whole thing. It usually fills me up. It might be a little extra, but it is a nice fatty meal for me. And if I feel like I need to, then I'll add butter onto it. I do primarily use wings and thighs, which cost between $1.99 and $2.99 a pound. Again, if you've seen my other videos, I eat about a pound of meat each meal, and then at dinner, maybe a pound, pound and a half, depending on how I'm feeling. I am still drinking coffee to try to help give me a little energy because I'm still having trouble sleeping. And I'll add a little bit of cream. That's $1.94 for a medium iced coffee with 2 creams at McDonald's. So that's what I'm doing. I'm continuing to keep an eye on that because that does break my fast, but it also helps me kind of rev up for the day. I don't know how that's going to play out weight loss, but I am going to continue to pay attention to that. As far as my pork rinds, I'm getting those at about $6 a pound. I buy an eye of round. I cut off all the extra fat, and then I make beef jerky out of that. And I do that in my air fryer. Pork rinds, I can get a bag of it for $2.99. I make sure that I get the type that is only pork, salt, and pork skin. Yeah, I think that's it. I have on occasion gotten the other kind because I was in a pinch, but I will do this rarely at this point. I buy seltzer water. My seltzer water is flavored, but I do buy the majority of it unflavored, and that is $3.60 for a 12-pack, and which comes out to about 30 cents a can. I have, I don't know, 3 to 4 of those a day, so that makes it, what, $1.20 a day on the seltzer water. I also do drink plain water. And then when I'm out on the road, I might hit McDonald's for a $2 burger patty, or I will get a bacon, sausage, and cheese muffin, but I take the bread off and I scrape as much of the cheese off of it as I can, and that costs me a few dollars. I've used that prior to going for a hike, and that's about it. So what does that mean? I spend about $10 a day on food at this point, which comes out to about $310 per month. And in order to maintain that, I do have to eat frugally. I'm trying to, like I said, keep my costs down so that I can save more money for the Appalachian Trail. But what that means to me is I was eating probably $500 to $600 a month, which seems like a lot, but when you have a food addiction, that's about the right ballpark for what I was doing. I would eat out a lot. I would eat at McDonald's. I would eat at Dunkin' Donuts. Those 2 little items are really expensive. And then I would also get food at a convenience store. I was drinking a lot of Diet Coke at the time. A Diet Coke at McDonald's is about $1.20, $1.40 now. I think it went up. And so I was having 3 to 4 of those a day, which is pretty amazing that I'm still alive after drinking that much soda, which I think is really not necessarily in anybody's needs. So. But we'll go on. Let's, I have a few other videos talking about the carnivore diet, but I also do talk about my preparation as far as the gear that I'm going to be using on the Appalachian Trail. And I am doing some product reviews. I'll be doing some shorts on what I'm purchasing in order to fill my backpack. Those are coming up later in the week. I also have more on the carnivore diet if I haven't already said that. If you'd like this video, please subscribe and share it with other people who might benefit from learning about the carnivore diet and how much it costs to stay on the carnivore diet. I know that everybody's needs are different. I also know that I have live in an area of the country where it might be different than yours. Your prices, I'm sure, might be different. So Please follow me, and hopefully I can help other people do the same, and we can all get back to our bucket lists. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.